So I want to do a quick little video here. I want to talk about what needs to be in the first patch for Far Cry 5. I have no idea if anybody else is doing this. I haven't really looked, to be honest, but it is just all opinions, you know? But I mean, everybody has them. So I do think that I have some good hardcore evidential... I can't think of another adverb. I think that I have some good reasonable points that I'm about to point out here, if you will, of what could make the game a little better as far as like little stuff here. But I will say this though, Far Cry 5 so far is an amazing game. I personally love the story of the whole cult in Montana trying to destroy this huge county. Okay, this is one of the first things that I feel needs to be changed. Like, this intro right here is cool and everything. You know, it shows you Ubisoft and, you know, whatever. But you can't skip it. And I get that, you know, you get to see the graphics, you get to see the whole, like, aroma, the setting, the feel, but it's kind of repetitive and kind of boring. I wish that you could at least skip it. I'm sure the game's loading in the background, too. But then you get here and you press the A button to set up your profile and you're still loading, which is kind of annoying. So it's like you have to have that crazy loading like picture and then you have another crazy loading picture. So it kind of reminds me of Fallout. You know, Fallout is also an amazing game series. But having said that, this is one of the biggest annoying things of Fallout. When you need to go somewhere or you're trying to load up the game, it'll show like that picture that just kind of like levitates, like it's on display, and it gives you a fun fact like, did you know you're playing Fallout? And while you're doing that, you just are staring at that loading screen. Another thing, as soon as we get to the actual game here, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to show you something. It might not affect everybody. I guess it just depends on how you're playing the game.
I'll have to renovate this place entirely to get rid of the stench.
Okay, but give me a sec, Adelaide. Okay, so another thing that I think needs to be adjusted. Alright, so if you pause it, and let's go to the options menu. Now, if you go to audio and video, you have a brightness level, brightness adjustment, which, I mean, you can change and everything, and that's all fine and dandy, but if you are using a 4K TV, or have an Xbox One X, you know, that kind of stuff, there won't be a brightness adjustment setting. It'll show like an HDR setting, but you won't be able to adjust brightness. That, I don't know, that's kind of annoying to me because, like, well, first of all, I do have a 4K TV, I have an Xbox One X, but the computer that I use, it only does the 180i. As far as graphic-wise, I don't have a 4K game capture card. There are a couple of reasons for that. Well, one is, I mean, I have a small channel. I felt like I shouldn't start off that humongous. But then two, getting a capture card for a 4K, that's a lot of money. And I don't have that kind of money I can just fart out. What's else? There's one other thing I wanted to tackle as well. This is like just, I mean, some of this stuff is nitpicky, I get it. Some people are not going to care about this at all. But let's pretend I want to go somewhere. Now, actually, let me juxtapose this appropriately. Alright, so let's pretend, oh man, I want to do this, which I don't. I don't want to go to Whitetail Mountain right now. You can already see on the map that golden thing on the bottom left corner, like that golden diamond. So it kind of gives you an idea where you need to go, which is over there. But let's say, untrack, let's say I want to go, how about, not even that far. Let's say I want to go here. So then let's set a waypoint. It sets a waypoint, but it's not very feasible. Not feasible, what the heck am I talking about? It doesn't show you very well, like, where it is. Like, you know, there's no golden diamond, and to my knowledge, you can't set a golden diamond either. Let's see, let's go back over here. Double check your work here. Yeah, you can't do anything of that nature. So, I mean, if I were to eventually, like, kind of look around Like, I'll find it, but like, see, okay, there it is right there. 1056 meters north. But still, that's not. It's really like, see, I wouldn't even know had it been like, okay, now I can finally see it. It's on the bottom right there.
Finally!
But like, I had to hunt for it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my stupidity. I mean, so what? Sue me. But I feel like they should emphasize that a little bit better.
Got some trouble.
Got some trouble. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm sure you guys are thinking other stuff as well. The you can kind of even see as we're playing with the map, it kind of does that little glitch there, like that little wave. I've read reviews though. They said that they also noticed that happens as well. That doesn't really ruin the game at all, though. To be honest, that's easily forgettable. I don't really see it that much in the game, and if you do, you don't really think twice. But that's it. What do you guys think? I mean, that's the biggest things that I've noticed. That's just been kind of like, this needs to get fixed. But anyway, I don't want this to be very long, so just tell me what you think. Anything better? All right, guys. I'm gonna shut up now. Take care.